Starting from Bitcoin to Facebook's Libra, cryptocurrencies are now a common topic of discussion everywhere. Be it online or within your circle of friends and colleagues, there is always an argument about which cryptocurrency to invest in. Have you felt left out from such conversations because you have very less or no idea about what a cryptocurrency is? Don't worry, we got you covered. Welcome back to Crypto Geeks. In today's video, we will be looking into cryptocurrencies in depth, but before we get started, make sure to smash that subscribe button for your chance to win our monthly giveaway. Just comment down below, "I subbed," and you will be entered into the crypto giveaway. Check our about info to find out what this month's giveaway is. Let's get started. A cryptocurrency or crypto is simply a digital currency that can be used to buy goods and services, but uses an online ledger with strong cryptography to secure online transactions. It is decentralized digital money based on blockchain technology. A true product of the digital age, cryptocurrencies operate without the involvement of banks, governments, or any middleman. You may be familiar with the most popular versions, Bitcoin and Ethereum, but there are more than 5,000 different cryptocurrencies in circulation, according to CoinLore. While cryptocurrency is a novel and exciting asset class, purchasing it can be risky as you must take on a fair amount of research to fully understand how each system works. When a cryptocurrency is minted or created prior to issuance or issued by a single user, it is generally considered centralized. When implemented with decentralized control, each cryptocurrency works through distributed ledger technology, typically a blockchain that serves as a public financial transaction database. Cryptocurrency got its name because it uses encryption to verify transactions. This means advanced coding is involved in storing and transmitting cryptocurrency data between wallets and to public ledgers. The aim of the encryption is to provide security and safety. Cryptocurrencies are usually built using blockchain technology. Blockchain describes the way transactions are recorded into blocks and time-stamped. It's a fairly complex technical process, but the result is a digital ledger of cryptocurrency transactions that's hard for hackers to tamper with. In addition, transactions require a two-factor authentication process. For instance, you might be asked to enter a username and password to start a transaction. Then you might have to enter an authentication code that's sent via text to your personal cell phone. Cryptocurrencies emerged as a side product of another invention. Satoshi Nakamoto, the unknown inventor of Bitcoin, the first and still most important cryptocurrency, never intended to invent a currency. In his announcement of Bitcoin in late 2008, Satoshi said he developed a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. His goal was to invent something many people failed to create before digital cash. The single most important part of Satoshi's invention was that he found a way to build a decentralized digital cash system. In the 90s, there have been many attempts to create digital money, but they all failed. After seeing all these centralized attempts fail, Satoshi tried to build a digital cash system without a central entity, like a peer-to-peer network for file sharing. This decision became the birth of cryptocurrency. They are the missing piece Satoshi found to realize digital cash. The reason why is a bit technical and complex, but if you get it, you'll know more about cryptocurrencies than most people do. Cryptocurrencies can be bought and sold via exchanges and stored in wallets. Unlike traditional currencies, cryptocurrencies exist only as a shared digital record of ownership stored on a blockchain. Whenever a user wants to send cryptocurrency units to another user, they send it to that user's digital wallet. The transaction isn't considered final until it has been verified and added to the blockchain through a process called mining. This is also how new cryptocurrency tokens are usually created. Unlike coins, tokens are created and given out through an initial coin offering, or ICO, very much like a stock offering. They are not so much meant to be used as money as they are used to describe a function. Like American dollars, they represent value, but they are not in themselves of value. Tokens are a type of encryption, specifically referring to the long lines of numbers and letters representing the crypto used in a transaction, such as a money transfer or bill payment. Confirmation is a critical concept in cryptocurrencies. You could say that cryptocurrencies are all about confirmation. As long as a transaction is unconfirmed, it is pending and can be forged. When a transaction is confirmed, it is set in stone. It is no longer forgeable, it can't be reversed, It is part of an immutable record of historical transactions of the so-called blockchain. Only miners can confirm transactions. This is their job in the cryptocurrency network. They take transactions, stamp them as legit, and spread them in the network. After a transaction is confirmed by a miner, every node has to add it to its database. It has become part of the blockchain. Mining computers select pending transactions from a pool and check to ensure that the sender has sufficient funds to complete the transaction. This involves checking the transaction details against the transaction history stored in the blockchain. A second check confirms that the sender authorized the transfer of funds using their private key. Mining computers compile valid transactions into a new block and attempt to generate the cryptographic link to the previous block by finding a solution to a complex algorithm. When a computer succeeds in generating the link, it adds the block to its version of the blockchain file and broadcasts the update across the network. To understand the process better, it is important to know what a blockchain is. A blockchain is a shared digital register of recorded data. For cryptocurrencies, this is the transaction history for every unit of the cryptocurrency, which shows how ownership has changed over time. Blockchain works by recording transaction in blocks, with new blocks added at the front of the chain. Blockchain technology has unique security features that normal computer files do not have. A blockchain file is always stored on multiple computers across a network rather than in a single location and is usually readable by everyone within the network. This makes it both transparent and very difficult to alter, with no one weak point vulnerable to hacks or human or software error. Blocks are linked together by cryptography, complex mathematics, and computer science. Any attempt to alter data disrupts the cryptographic links between blocks and can quickly be identified as fraudulent by computers in the network. Guess we talked enough about what cryptocurrency is and how it works. Time to check out a few of the different cryptocurrencies that we have, starting with the most famous and the king of crypto, Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to successfully record transactions on a secure, decentralized, blockchain-based network. Launched in early 2009 by its pseudonymous creator Satoshi Nakamoto, as mentioned earlier, Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency measured by market capitalization and amount of data stored on its blockchain. The Bitcoin software is free and available online to anyone who wants to run a Bitcoin node and store their own copy of the Bitcoin blockchain. As Bitcoin matures, engineers have designed additional protocols to improve the speed and privacy of Bitcoin transactions, including the Omni layer, Lightning Network, and Liquid Network. Only approximately 21 million Bitcoins will ever be created. New coins are minted every 10 minutes by Bitcoin miners, who help maintain the network by adding new transaction data to the blockchain. Any other coin apart from Bitcoin is called an altcoin. In fact, the name altcoin actually means alternative to Bitcoin. Namecoin is considered the very first altcoin, created in 2011. Though most altcoins are built upon the same basic framework as Bitcoin, many claim to be better versions of Bitcoin. Each system can differ from the next, as they're created to serve various purposes and applications and identified in different ways. Some of the famous altcoins are Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, etc. Ether is the cryptocurrency built on top of the open-source Ethereum blockchain, which runs smart contracts. The cryptocurrency acts as a fuel that allows smart contracts to run, unlike Bitcoin, which is meant to be a unit of currency on a peer-to-peer payment network. Ether's supply is not capped like that of Bitcoin, and its supply schedule, often described as minimum necessary to secure the network, is determined by members of Ethereum's community. A majority of decentralized applications are based on Ethereum, and the cryptocurrency accounts for the highest percentage of the total funds staked in the DeFi projects. Ethereum is scheduled to make a transition of proof-of-stake mechanism from the current proof-of-work mechanism in the later half of 2020. Litecoin is a cryptocurrency launched in late 2011 by former Google and Coinbase engineer Charlie Lee. To create Litecoin, Lee copied the Bitcoin codebase, increased the total supply, and changed the speed at which new blocks are added to the blockchain. Only approximately 84 million Litecoins will ever be created, quadrupling the total Bitcoin supply. Litecoin also creates new blocks every 2.5 minutes, 4 times faster than Bitcoin. The Litecoin investor and developer communities view the protocol as a complementary pseudo-testnet for Bitcoin and a digital silver to Bitcoin's digital gold. The Litecoin Foundation stewards the Litecoin project and finances Litecoin core development. There are many more altcoins out there, but that's a topic for another day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you found it interesting, do hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. See you again with another interesting video. Until then, bye-bye.